Okay, we are live. It should come on in a second. Hello for anyone watching. Hoping we'll have some viewers in a second. I'm sure we'll see. We got a good 9 or 10 here, um, and we're happy to have you. The season has now actually begun, so that's pretty awesome. And with me today is Mr. Ryan Stimson, aka RK Stimp. Um, Also the guy behind the amazing RIT Hockey Analytics Conference, which just went on this past weekend. Um, I hope some of you, if you're watching this, and well, we still seem to have 0 viewers, so I'm talking mostly to ourselves here, but I'm sure somebody will watch this in the archive. Um,
We can hope so.
yes, we can hope so. Either that or my streaming software could be lying with the viewers right now. Um, let's see. We'll give it a couple minutes for viewers to come up. But yeah, the conference was this weekend, and I thought it went pretty amazingly well. The stream looked great. I have, in fact, downloaded the YouTube video to my iPhone to listen to and watch, listen to in the car and watch in the train tomorrow. So that should be great. Um,
Nice.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I have a harder time. I believe at least one viewer. I have a hard time concentrating on things like that without browsing other things, and then I miss half the words, which is really awkward and really poor. So uh, so I find it easier for me to download it into a form where I can watch it or listen to it in the car or something where I've got less distractions. Um, like the train is perfect. So I will be getting a lot of hockey knowledge tomorrow on the train, which would be great. Um,
Yeah, there's certainly a lot to take in, and I'll probably actually go back and watch some of it again.
Yeah, so now that we have viewers, we should allow you to go talk about it and maybe shit on some of the people there who disappointed you. No.
Yeah,
The
no, it was. I mean, it was really great. I mean, we certainly packed it in with the schedule and um, a lot of different topics. If people haven't seen, I posted the slides for all the presenters as well as the links to the morning and afternoon sessions of the conference at HockeyGraphs today. Um, so if you want to go check that out and actually see the slides so you can follow along with the
In fact,
presentations.
why don't I just copy and paste that into the chat right here? So this is the morning session, and this is the afternoon session. If you are watching the archive, that's what's just showed up in the top right corner of your screen. Um, So those YouTube links, I will actually post them as a comment into the YouTube archive. Um, so if you're watching this taped, you can get it there. If by some reason you can't go to HockeyGraphs.com, and you should be able to. That's hockey-graphs.com if somehow you don't know already. Seriously, how do you not know that already? But yeah, I mean, it was a terrific conference. Just some amazing speakers we previewed last time. Any particular highlight you may want to? And obviously, this is not to insult anyone, but is there any particular knowledge there that surprised you, or that you really think that people should check out?
Well, selfishly, yeah. Stephen Birch's presentation, about the passing networks and network analysis. He kind of teased that out a little bit over the summer that he was going to use some of our data from our project last season, and so I was really looking forward to that, and I was really impressed with what he put together, and I've been kind of doing a little bit of reading on like some of the background of just the type of analysis he did, and some other people that had done it in soccer, um, and I think it that kind of analysis and putting the data together that way were really it might be the easiest to kind of transfer to more of like using data to analyze the game and inform tactics in a way because Like Steve's example was Jake Gardner and how integral he was to the Leafs in the games we tracked last season, right? So, or actually, I should ask you: have you seen his presentation yet, or no?
I have not, so
Okay, all right. So, well, I'm giving some things away then, but
that's
um,
fine. Really, spoilers aren't an issue with this community, I don't think.
um, but so he put together a network analysis of the Leafs and basically determined that Gardner was you know so essential in terms of passing and contribution sense to the Leafs generating offense, right? So if another team is tracking this data, doing this kind of analysis, in like kind of an advanced scouting or opposition analysis role within a team, you can game plan for that by, okay, so if Gardner is that essential, then neutralizing him has a significant like trickle down effect on the entire Leafs offense, right?
Right.
So the way you might approach that is telling, Gardner's what, a righty man, right? Righty?
Gardner, I believe, is right. I can look that
I
up
think
for you.
so. I'm blanking on that, but I probably should know that anyway. But anyways, let's say he's right. So then you might tell, your left winger, your center, depending on how the play unfolds to, whenever he has the puck, maybe that triggers something in your forechecking system to go after him or apply a little bit more pressure. Or maybe once the Leafs get in the offensive zone, maybe you're shading coverage a little bit toward his side. You're rolling some help towards his side more so than maybe you would for the rest of their Leafs defensemen, because the logic behind doing that is then you're then going to force the Leafs to generate offense through players that just aren't as essential. Now it should be said that the
So
amount of game.
Gardner is left at the
Oh,
moment.
okay, all right. Well, then just flip everything I said. It'd be the right winger in the center then. Um, so and I will say that we only had maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 Leafs games we did last season. So over the course of a season, maybe the impact isn't that pronounced with Gardner, but that's how I think, and that's how, I want to get into how he did this and try to visualize the data and manipulate it the same way using last season's data, using our data this season, and, maybe go to video and just really try to write some well thought up and informed pieces on using data versus video and tactics and everything, and see if some hypotheses I have through the season. But his is a presentation that I very much enjoyed and think it'll have far-reaching impacts in how we analyze hockey in the future.
Excellent. Well, that sounds
So
really cool. And obviously, again, people should check out the YouTube links, which are, if you're watching them right now and you're watching an archive, in the top right corner, or you can just go to hockey-graphs.com and the links are there on the RITHAC recap. And of course, the slides are there also, which is great because the stream, maybe a little hard to see the slides, but you can have the slides right there, so it's really perfect for you. Um, Again, this stream is pretty good, and if you want, you can do what I did again, which is just basically rip the video because I don't think Ryan's going to care about his YouTube site views.
nah, not
Just,
not not something we're focused on.
yeah, like I feel guilty about doing that for some other things. I know people do depend on the ads and those, but I justify it with the I'm never going to watch the whole thing one time anyhow. Whereas this, I don't feel any guilt at all.
Well, you got to get so many views to even get ads put on there, and I don't think we'd ever reach that amount. I mean, I just checked the morning session. It's up to 961 views. That's pretty good, actually.
That's
Right?
pretty damn good.
961 in the morning. The afternoon, 562.
Oh,
So
gotta get more people for the afternoon here because that is an incredible session with very many incredible speakers. Not that the morning is a minor either here, but
right, right. Well, I
it,
think we noticed live during the day, a lot of people dropped off in the afternoon. So I think a lot of people might have just tuned in for the morning, and then they had things to do, or whatever. It's a long day, so people have things that.
well, it's actually easy. It's also Saturday's a big sports day, so in the morning
Very true.
session didn't go up against any live sports. In the afternoon session, you do, and like I said, I'm sure other people feel the same way. It is very, very, it's the type of stuff that is so great, but at the same time, very much requires your concentration. And so you can't
Right.
really. I mean, I know I can't. I don't think probably most people can really to get the full brunt, say, on TV if they're watching and trying to listen at the same time. I bet you most of us can't do it. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, my video card is, I believe, having issues again. This is not good. My screen is still black. Can you see? Do you have the stream up by any chance?
Yeah, it says it's offline now.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Crap. Computer, come on. 1 second. My computer is on the fritz. Like, my screen is now totally black. Hold on a second.